Well, Putin is mopping up the mess left behind by the West's interference in Syria with immense success and pretty much eradicating ISIS, as Russia is now unleashing cruise missiles, causing terrorist exoduses, and now Iraq even wants help too. Hey everyone, Stuart here, bringing you a new report for 21stcenturywire.com. Be sure to check out the site and also subscribe to my channel here on YouTube for regular reports on very similar important topics. So on Monday, we had the pleasure of bringing you a report detailing the long overdue obliteration of ISIS by Russian airstrikes in coordination with Assad's government in Damascus. In that report, we heard from Russian Lieutenant General Andrei Kartopolov, who said that Russia was not only going to continue their airstrikes, but also increase their intensity to eradicate ISIS once and for all. Now, Russia has made good on that promise, and the Russian Defense Ministry has just announced the launch of cruise missiles from the Caspian Sea, targeting ISIS positions in Syria. The ministry said last night the ship strike group of the Russian Navy, consisting of the Dagestan missile ship and small-sized missile ships, launched cruise missiles against ISIS infrastructural facilities in Syria from the assigned district of the Caspian Sea. The attacks were conducted with, quote, high precision, successfully, and with high accuracy, which is a far cry from NATO actions last week in Afghanistan, when they managed to kill numerous innocents by dropping a bomb through the roof of a hospital. You really could not make that up. Now, Russia also refuses to ignore other militant groups destabilizing Syria and has now annihilated a command and control center of Jabhat al-Nusra, Syria's al-Qaeda affiliate in Sarakib. They are also working with the Syrian army to destroy Jaish al-Fateh, another militant group in Idlib. So in the aforementioned report from earlier in the week, we also heard of desertion becoming a problem in the ranks of ISIS, and now the same can be said for the not so moderate Free Syrian Army. After the immense success of Russia's air campaign, over 450 FSA fighters turned themselves over to Syrian authorities in Daraa, along with 250 others who were also wanted for various reasons. Moreover, 3,000, a Russian military source told RIA, quote, at least 3,000 militants, formerly Islamic State, al-Nusra and Jaish al-Yarmouk, have fled to Jordan. They are afraid of the Syrian army stepping up activities on all fronts and of Russian airstrikes. Let us not forget that Jordan is the country that played host to Western camps that trained those terrorists to be sent to Syria in the first place. So they've pretty much gone back home. If these facts were not enough to cause huge embarrassment for the West, who was supposedly fighting ISIS for over a year, an Iraqi official has now said it wants Russia to have a bigger role in solving their issues than America. Hakeem al-Zamili, the chairman of Iraq's Parliamentary Defense Committee, said, quote, we are seeking to see Russia have a bigger role in Iraq. Yes, definitely a bigger role than the Americans, primarily due to their success in Syria. This is incredible news, and what we are actually seeing here is the shift from a unipolar world. I'll have more on that in future reports. So thank you guys for making it to the end of this one. Be sure to subscribe for more, hit like, share this everywhere you can, and you can also follow me on Twitter, which there's a link for below, and I'll be back with more reports